So this is some video that I took in the summer of 2018 for my hike of the French Louie Loop in the West Canada Lakes wilderness. And I spent 6 days back there in the West Canada Lakes. And so you take Route 30 up here to the Jesup River Road, and then you drive about 7 miles or so. You pass the intersection here at Perkins Clearing. That goes on up to Louie Lake. That's another way to get in here. And then I went as far as Sled Harbor, and Sled Harbor was where I had to park because this section of the road I couldn't drive it with my car, so that added about a mile onto my hike. So the footage really starts up here at the parking area, Pillsbury Mountain parking area, and that's where the trailhead is. And then I headed up this way along the Miami River for a ways to the Pillsbury Lake Trail Junction, and then I turned west and followed that to the Pillsbury Lake Lean-To, and I camped there the first night. The next day I continued on and I followed the trail past Whitney Lake and Sampson Lake. I didn't visit either of those. I'll do that on another trip. And continued on the trail until I got to West Canada Creek, and I crossed over there and saw the lean-to at West Canada Creek. This is a beautiful spot, and this is where the Northville Placid Trail actually intersects with the French Louie Loop. And then I continued on. Now I'm on the Placid Trail when I'm doing this, and I went to South Lake. I visited that spot. There was nobody there. It's a very nice spot, but it was very windy, so I decided to move on, and I went to West Lake, and I camped at West Lake number 1 Lean-To. And I decided to take a 0 day there, so I actually had the afternoon and then the whole following day there. And after that I headed further up and then continued on the Placid Trail. I actually went over to the West Lake Lean-To number 2 first. That's the lean-to I adopted, and I did a little maintenance work there, and then just came back and continued on the Northville Placid Trail here. And you pass several lakes and ponds. I passed the outlet to Mud Lake Creek here, Mud Creek, and then Cat Pond, Kings Pond. And I didn't go down to the Cedar Lakes Lean-To number 3. I just continued on, and you go up and kind of over Cobble Hill, and then you come down here, and I ended up staying here at Cedar Lakes Lean-To number 2, and spent some time around here taking pictures and so on. This is a really nice location. And then the following day I continued on the Northville Placid Trail, and I passed the trail that goes to Otter Brook, and then continued along here, and eventually wrong way, and then continued on here, and then eventually got to Cedar Lake number 1 Lean-To, and then took the trail back down here, and it brings you back to the junction with the Pillsbury Lake trail, and then just took that back down to the parking area and then down to Sled Harbor. So it is a great loop, really beautiful scenery, some rough trail conditions, but that's to be expected, and the scenery and the solitude more than makes up for it.